stove and it got hot and I picked it up and I burned myself.
Okay, that's good. Hey everyone, it is your boy Kevin, and welcome back to another KKS Gaming podcast. Yes, this is the podcast that we kind of do whenever we can, if I'm not ailing or sick or whatever kind of things happening. But anyway, yes. I am being joined by a few of my lovely co-hosts, Sam Sock Puppet,
Hello!
and old Mr. Man himself, the sweet sultry sounds of our own Mr. Milk Dud, Isaiah brother.
Hey, how you doing?
There you go. That's what I say. Sweet and sultry. That's what I'm talking about. Like Isaac Hayes, the new chapter. Yes. Our usual consignment. Rodney is pretty much fangirling at Evo somewhere. I don't know, or at least in front of his computer. I can't really tell you. Warren, I don't know where he is. Hopefully he is safe. Warren, come back to us, brother. And Bodie is doing his thing out there somewhere in one of those places in the mainland in the lower 48s. Yeah, somewhere. But he's doing good. He's not in the PR homeworld right now. But anyway, yes. Oh my God, there's so much stuff that's been going on this week. So much stuff to talk about. So much stuff to bring to people's attention. But before we get everything started, I want to talk about what have we been playing. What have we been playing? Isaiah, you go first if you feel so inclined to do so.
All right, I've been playing Fallout 4. Just been trying to get back into that, finish it finally.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just a few other things here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up and beat God of War: Chains of Olympus, and now I'm working on Ghost of Sparta for the beta.
Oh, okay.
They came out for the last few months for PS Plus.
Okay. All right, and Sam, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Fallout Shelter, the new PC version, Kingdom, and I downloaded a few games from, I think it's David Wong. There's this guy who makes really weird gay games that are for free.
Okay.
Like there's one where you have to spank a dude. There's another one. What?
I think I seen a let's play about that.
Yeah, there are actually weird let's plays that I have seen, and actually you can download as like 3 games. There's one where you call Succulent, where you suck a lollipop. The other is like you are basically getting excited when you go with your car, like you accelerate and you get more excited. And the spanking one, I actually was waiting to get rinse and repeat, which is actually where you actually bathe a dude, like wash him. So I got bored. Besides, it's actually really heavy. Like the graphics are really heavy. They really need a lot of graphic support. So actually I had to download it because it was kind of burning my computer. So I just got to with like Kingdom and Fallout Shelter, which is actually really fun. I need to do more episodes now.
Okay. All right. Cool deal.
Sounds good.
All right. I've been playing Stardew Valley.
Hey.
That is really good. That's a really entertaining experience. If you've never heard of it, it's basically Harvest Moon, but it's like Harvest Moon but better in a way. Like it pretty much answers all the gripes that I've had with Harvest Moon, and it's a really fun experience. It should be coming to consoles, and what I love about it was made by one guy. He made the entire game. He made the artwork. He did the coding. He did the music. He did the scripts, the text, character profiles. He did literally everything in this game by himself. And
it's like Scott. How's the name of the guy who makes Five Nights at Freddy's? Scott.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that guy. Until we can wiki some way wiki it. But yeah, it's like he basically made this entire game to himself and by himself, and it's been like getting rave reviews. It's been very positive. I've yet to see someone hate this game. It's so good,
It's
and this
really
game it is very good. I recommend you all go out and buy this game. Buy it full price. Buy it on sale. Buy this game because for a game that a guy created by himself, and for a game that one guy created, it's amazing, and you should give this guy some love and support. So yeah, definitely check this game out. Another game that I've probably been playing is I've been playing a little. I've been trying to like get back into GTA 5, some of the online stuff, but it's hard. That game is
why?
because it's like you have like roving, like if you play it on like a open server, it's like the Purge. I would say Mad Max, but it really is like the Purge. It's like roving murder gangs
Yeah,
running in this.
a bunch of griefers.
Yeah, griefers. And unless you're playing on passive, like man, I really would like to get a mask for this heist, or I would like to get these weapons or get some, but I gotta like go through like the wasteland, and it literally was I was playing one. It was so funny. I was playing a mission. I wouldn't play a mission. I was in free roam, and I came out from doing the cunning stunts update because that's a thing, which I love because it's like GTA. It's like Mario Kart version of GTA. It's GTA's version of Mario Kart, and it's so much fun. The races. So I came out of that, and I was like trying to get home, back to my house, back to my apartment, and it literally was like I turned the corner, I seen a helicopter, I was like, oh god, and then I see him fly past. It's like maybe he didn't see me. He sees me, fires a couple of rockets at me. I'm like ducking and weaving and dodging down the road. I finally get to my apartment, and I'm like, I'm getting close to my apartment. I'm just yelling. I just want to get home. I just want to get home. I just want to get home. And then next thing you know, I like get outside of my apartment, and apparently my apartment is supposed to be like the I think it's a very popular apartment. So they were like rows of like griefers standing outside my apartment, waiting to shoot anybody that can try to come into the apartment. And I literally was like, okay, I'm just gonna run them down. And I tried to run them down. I hit one, and then the other one got me before I could get it. And I just said, all right, passive, hit passive, and then just drove into my house. And I literally got in my house. I'm literally still hearing explosions and gunshots outside my apartment, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, it's still fun. It's still recommended. I recommend it if you have GTA 5, definitely play that Cunning Stunts update. So some of those races because they're so hella fun, and definitely get into power play if you can, if you got friends. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing. And I've been playing something else, which is actually the next topic that I want to talk about is Pokemon Go.
Yay!
Oh my god, this game is massive. This game is popular. Nintendo has like broke the internet in a way, like skyrocketing stocks. You know what's funny now? Now that I
And
think
they say
about it,
it's actually not Nintendo. It's actually not a real property of Nintendo. It's actually one of the, like, Nintendo owns a part, but it's actually like 4
yeah,
publishers, like the one from Pokemon Creatures Inc.,
the Pokemon
Namco,
Company.
yeah, the
It's,
Pokemon Company, Creatures Inc., but there's actually like 4 people, including Nintendo. It's not just Nintendo.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nintendo's basically the pimp. They just
Yeah,
check it for daddy.
yeah. This is like, give me that money. Get out there and make that money. It's like mimics. It's like a whole bunch of like it's like ditto breeding in a way. It's like totally gaming the system for maximum output. And it's like it's like Jesus, how much like Nintendo stock has like skyrocketed since the last week. And it's theoretic, and it just what Sam said. It's not really a Nintendo product, but it's Nintendo owned and licensed. There, ergo, it's a Nintendo product. By transitive properties, is a Nintendo product, and it is like literally crazy. And it's like taking off. Like I live like in my little podunk area, I see people playing this game.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't. I don't think it has actually reached here,
No,
because there's actually some countries who has like don't have it.
like Japan,
But
which is funny
yeah,
itself. Oh my God, is that funny?
but like Corey and Leon, like nothing. Corey and Martin
Yes.
were actually playing it,
Hmm.
and they don't even know the Pokemons.
Yeah. For those who are not familiar, this is Corey and when we talk about Corey and Leon slash
And
Martin, we're
Martin.
talking about Martin. We're talking about another property called Double Toasted that
Yeah.
we are all like big fans from. So if you hear like Corey and Martin or Corey and Leon, that we're pretty much talking about them. So yes, yeah, it's huge. It's like huge. Like I was watching the Achievement Hunter podcast, off topic, and they are like huge fans of Pokemon Go. And there was a video that I'd seen from Rooster Teeth where they were like they had a gym outside of their they had a gym outside where they worked,
Yeah.
and so they took it over because they were like Team Instinct, which I'm like, okay. Um, so basically what they would do is they took over the gym, and so they would wait till somebody came to the gym, and then they would all like squat out like West Side Story style, dressed in yellow, and like seeing dudes like fight Pokemon, and they're just like walking up around them and just snapping their fingers like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't take a gym. What you gonna do? It's the most funniest, stupidest video that I've ever seen. Like, but I dug it, and yeah, it's crazy. Has anybody seen the pictures of church billboards talking about
Yeah,
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
yeah, I
PlayStation
saw
1.
one that Pokemon and Jesus, find Pokemon and Jesus here.
Yes,
Like,
yes. For those who may not understand that there are a lot of there are these things called Pokestops, and a lot of Pokestops are weirdly placed at churches, and
yeah,
so you can walk by these churches and like get access to the whatever's there at the Pokestop, like Pokeballs and revives and potions and whatnot, and eggs. And so I think a lot of like really savvy parishioners were like, oh, let's put that, like, come for the Pokemon, stay for the Holy Spirit. Or like my favorite one was like, like the Holy Spirit, you gotta catch them all. And I was like, ha 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 ha, ha. It's funny.
the only one that got upset was the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh, they get
But that
upset at everything.
they got no, but yeah, but they got upset because the Pokemon that they had was gay.
Yeah, like the person specifically put Love Wins as the name, or Love is Love,
Uh
as the
huh.
name of the Pokemon, and won the gym.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's kind of
Nice.
funny because they even put out a statement saying like, "We will get rid of this faggot Pokemon." I'm like, wait, whoa, 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 what the fuck?
That's the Pokemon.
I mean, you don't talk about. First of all, you don't talk about Pokemon like that. People will
And also,
rebel.
it was a pink Pokemon, so it was really gay.
Pink Pokemon. I'm trying to
Super gay. Yeah, they
think.
did that.
Fabulous. Mr. Mine is fabulous.
I
That's
think
been
it was
awesome.
like either Chansey or Clefairy.
Is
Uh,
Jigglypuff a man?
huh?
Is Jigglypuff a man?
Who?
I mean,
Because they have genders. They have genders. They are
I mean,
lady Pokemons and man Pokemons.
I think
Because
They,
I
Mr.
remember
Mime.
that the Butterfree were male and female, and they actually had like a mating season,
Right.
and that's
mhm,
why the Butterfree had to go,
Yeah.
and that's what the sad ending when the Butterfree
Sad.
leave with the lady Butterfree.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm.
that was a sad episode.
That was good. Technically, they really didn't have genders until like about Gen 2.
Yeah,
But
into
in Gen 1, the only thing that was close to genders were like the Nidorans.
the
The
Nidorans
Nidoran.
and also like Mr. Mime and Jinx were like clearly supposed to be one gender only
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So they're like Pokemon that are like predominantly male and female. But then it was like the only few that are like predominantly male, predominantly female. But then in like Gen 2, that's when they really started to like, okay, that we can have more female of these and more male of these, and I'm like, okay. So, but but strangely enough, a lot of Gen 1 did not have specific gender unless they were specified as having gender, like the Nidorans.
The thing is that the Pokemon are like babies because they are
Mm,
like genderless but cute,
And
like
mm,
little warriors.
wait, what?
I'm
The thing
What?
is that
You-
a lot of people compare it with slavery and dogfighting, but
Yeah,
oh
actually
yeah,
it's actually more like gladiator fighting.
yeah.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
way
that's
more
probably it.
similar to gladiator fighting because they get feed and they get, well, I think inside the Pokemon they eat.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's like a genie in a bottle. And
Mhm,
inside there's like a little place where they have fun, like a genie.
mhm,
And then they go out and fight, like more like a gladiator than a dog,
mhm.
because they're supposed to be more humanoid than a dogs. But that's the weird thing because some of them talk and some of them not.
all right.
Uh,
Yeah, we're getting into a weird space because I'm enough of a Pokemon fan to like start making distinctions where it's like the universe of the games is separate from the universe of the TV show, which is separate from the universe of the manga. It's all weirdly separate, but then somehow
Oh,
same.
I do like them because they're cute.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see that.
I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, this game is like massive. Isaiah, are you playing it?
Yeah, I'm playing it.
I playing it, but I'm having to take a hiatus on it because it's too goddamn hot, and like where I live, and I'm like, I can't go outside in this weather and walk around and look for Pokemon because this is too hot. Like I can't do that. Like I gotta wait till like September and like either September or like October to really break it out. So, but so far I've been having a blast with it. It's just like it's just like it's not really like fun. Well, it's kind of fun. It's interesting, but it's not really like, oh my god, this is fun and intuitive. No, it's not. It's something to do.
Yeah,
It's
It's
so
something to
simple.
get out and with your friends and go and look for something.
I think that the fact that it's so simple to play and so simple and entertaining to pass the time is that's why everybody's playing it. People that
Hmm.
even don't play it are playing it so much that people are having stampedes. Like one of the funniest things about the whole Pokemon Go mania is
Hmm.
that in the stampede video that Corey showed in Double Toasted, he remarked something interesting that in the Stampede video, there were no children. Everybody in that Stampede was a grown-ass man
Right.
wait, what?
or woman.
What video?
Double Toasted talked about the
No,
Pokemon Mania, and one of
yeah,
them
but
was
what
the
about the
Stampedes.
Stampede? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kids aren't usually out there
No.
in those stampedes, especially since they do not have fucking money.
No. It's like,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. No, mostly, yeah.
Did you hear it?
What?
My burp?
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it until you
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
I
Sorry.
would have known until you said anything, Sam.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
muted
stop.
mine.
Don't tell on yourself. Just let it happen.
Okay.
Yeah. If whatever things happen comes from you, as long as you don't make attention to it, it's all right. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, it's basically the ones that I know that play it are usually grown ass men, grown ass women, grown ass adults who are going out and like, you know, trying to catch them all. And I think the last time that I played it before I had to hang it up for the season for the summer, I was running errands and I literally have a Pokemon. I had a Pokemon gym outside of my house across the street, and I had to run an particular errand there, and I was trying to like locate the gym. It was a Team Instinct gym, and I am Mystic, fellow Mystics. What's up? Yep, Mystic, brother. So, I was like, I'm going to take this over for the honor and glory of Mystic, for Articuno, and then I literally like got my ass handed to me for in like 10 seconds because when I looked at the combat power of that particular, it was a Executor, and I think his combat power was over 5,000. It's over 5,000, and I got my 5,000, and I was like, gee whiz, Jesus. I'm like, my highest Pokemon was combat power was like 183. So needless to say, I got my ass kicked. Like, all my entire crew of 6 was like at least like 500, 600. So that thing didn't barely make a dent in it.
Yeah.
It was like, and this is the first and the last time that I will ever mention SAO. It's like that scene where Keto is like getting slashed at by like a group of all those laughing coffin dudes, and all you can see is like a little sliver of his health go down. He's just so powerful, none of them have the ability to take him out. And that's my first and last time that I ever will mention SAO on this or anything else. Done. Yep. But yeah, I pretty much got my ass kicked, and I was like, it's too hot, so I had to uninstall it. But I will probably pick it up later. But yeah, it's been crazy. Like news, like people were getting robbed over Pokemon Go.
Shot.
Shot
Almost
at.
shot.
No, I don't think nobody got shot. I think somebody got shot at.
People falling from cliffs.
Yeah, people fell off cliffs. People walked in.
People got hit by cars.
Somebody getting hit by a car. Yeah. Found dead body.
Nobody died. The good thing is that nobody died, so it's funny.
That was the great thing. Yes, nobody died. So yeah, it is funny.
Somebody found a dead body.
Which was sad. Yeah, somebody said that hoax of the guy who saw a guy being killed while he's playing Pokemon Go. That was a total hoax.
Yeah.
But it was a hoax that worked in his favor because he was like a mobile streamer, and he was streaming Pokemon Go while he was driving. Also, he was an Uber driver.
Oh, also there's also a hoax kinda because they say that it's actually not possible to Pokemon and drive.
It's very hard to.
Yeah.
They say that if you get too far or too close too fast, something happens. Like you cannot be that far. You have to, if you want to drive, you can drive and go to a place and then get out of the car, but you cannot like be like, oh, they're catching all the Pokemons like by car. No, you have to go down and get close and not be that fast.
I mean, you could. Yeah, and if you have a person in the passenger side, they can catch Pokemon from the passenger.
Like not like all of them, but like I had to take the bus a few times when I played Pokemon Go. I was like, all right, well, let me see, and like I'll miss like several stops, but each one like I'll get like several stops as well.
Hmm. Yeah, it was literally when one time I got out of the car, I literally was like, "Oh, there's a Venom Gnat," and I jumped on the Venom Gnat, and I was like, "Oh, cool." But and the really bad sad part is like there are like some areas that are like rich with Pokestops, and then they're just like fucking deserts of like nothing out there, and I'm like, I'm literally standing outside and there's nothing out here. Like I'm standing at the mall, nothing. I'm standing at the Walmart, nothing. Like there's no Pokestops where I am. I go closer to where I live, there are like tens of of Pokemon stops.
It's supposed to be more populated areas.
Yeah, it's like yeah, like homes and stuff, like communities and stuff. But it's like places where you would really literally assume a Pokestop would be, it's not there.
Yeah, like if Pokestops were real, they would be right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Also the Holocaust Memorial Pokestop. No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
not
that was
Pokestop, but the fact that people like, please don't catch Pokemon on the
Yeah,
Holocaust Memorial
it's
Museum.
like did you see the list? There is a list of Pokemon of places not to go Pokestop at.
yeah.
There's like one of them was like yeah, the Anne Frank Museum. The other one was like the 9/11 Memorial,
Yeah,
Arlington
but the thing is,
Cemetery.
you can pretend that you're taking a picture. Like I don't know how you can they like if it wasn't for the pictures that you take, you just can go like, "Oh, this is so beautiful." And then suddenly start like, "Oh, I'm going to take a picture," and then you play Pokemon. You don't need to tell
It
people.
takes a decent bit to actually play Pokemon. Like, and
Yeah.
also like it's just more of a respect thing than, oh well, you can't. Like people slap it out of your hand, you can't. No, it's like it's more of a just like, please be respectful and don't do it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
thing is that I think a lot of people go just to play Pokemon.
yeah.
And probably like the
What?
avalanches of people. Did you saw there was another avalanche of people video and somebody actually pushed a man and like his cell phone went like flying
Hmm.
because I think if somebody catches it, if an amount of people catch the Pokemon, it actually disappears.
Hmm.
That's why everybody was running towards it, and they were
Talking
actually
about the
pushing
Charizard.
each other so they couldn't grab the Pokemon.
I'm
Hmm.
talking about the Charizard.
Oh man.
Because there was a wild Charizard.
Oh man. Imagine if an Abra broke loose. Oh my god.
I've seen Abra. Like I have an
Uh.
Abra.
Oh, I want
It's like
Abra.
Steel.
Like every Pokemon game that I ever played, I always want Abra.
Oh no. That's why I'm glad that they didn't make it exactly like the game. Because those
Mhm.
motherfuckers would have disappeared a long time
Oh,
ago.
yeah, that would have been so mad. That would have been so frustrating. Like you got an Abra and it just like, hits teleport and teleports yourself away. And I'm like, what? Who? No. I'm like literally, and then like, and some of those Pokestops are very dangerous and precarious. Like one Pokestop that I seen in where I live is like in the middle. It's literally in the middle of a busy intersection.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
what
bad
happened.
placement.
That's what happened to the girl who got hit by a car.
Yeah, because it's like, but it you can really only it's a Pokestop that you can only get to by car because you're better likely to get to it, pass by, hit it real quick, spin it, and then like keep it going.
Yeah, like that
But
sounds like a bad placement. Like they should possibly move it over to the side of the road where you can possibly get it. That have
yeah,
people over there.
oh yeah. So it's like, geez, man, it's just so many things going on, so many things going on. People got to be aware of surroundings. They get so caught up with it, like
Yeah,
tripping.
there's a warning straight up when you boot up the game every single time. Look out for your surroundings.
Look out, be aware of your surroundings
Oh
at
my
all.
God. It would be so funny if you got reports of people doing stupid stuff like, be careful, a person just got hit by a car and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Or a person just got almost shot. Blah blah blah. Be careful of this place.
Mm-hmm. Cause
Like an emergency broadcast.
mm-hmm.
That will be
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, that'd be cool. Like, be aware this happened. Somebody got robbed in this area. Be care. Do not watch out for this area here. Like, yeah, up to
I mean,
date. That'd be pretty cool.
that's actually really dangerous. I mean, you are going out with your cell phone on your hand. Of course, you're going to get robbed.
I
That's
mean,
why. But wait, cell phone robberies aren't too common around here unless you got something really expensive like your
yeah,
iPhone. And I'm
Well,
like,
actually, in my
why?
country, robberies is very common.
No, but here I'm talking about like in America, like yeah, it ain't too bad. Like,
mm-hmm.
there are cell phone robberies, but only on the higher end stuff. And
Yeah,
me, I got something that I'm like, I know nobody's really gonna want.
yeah, yeah. No, nobody's coming for my Grand Prime. Nope. My Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime with 8 GB of storage. Nobody's gonna come for that shit. Oh, gee, I'll be inconvenienced for like a week until I buy another phone.
What? What happened? Something happened about Pokemon in Brazil.
Oh,
What
No,
it
no, no
said?
motherfuckers. Like
It says, it
y'all can't be.
says,
Yeah, go on.
hashtag Libera Pokemon Go no Brazil.
oh yeah.
Something happened to Pokemon Brazil.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, maybe it hasn't released and people are waiting for it.
yeah, people were waiting for it.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's not opening until later on.
yeah. Oh man. I'm at,
I mean, here is also like supposedly here worked for like 2 hours and then it cut.
huh.
I'm like Pokemon Go in Brazil is just not gonna happen, especially if it's in the Rio area. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't happen.
That's gonna be like invitation to rob right there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like you set a lure. You get a Pokestop and you set a lure there. That's how those dudes were like. What was it like? What was like Minnesota? Like dudes were robbing people.
yeah.
They set a lure at a Pokestop and basically just waited.
Yeah, Martin said when it's going to happen when ISIS is going to start luring with Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just nuts, man. I'm like, jeez,
People are
like
just losing their minds.
yeah, it's like but this game is like super popular, and it's like people are like going around. It's like you can look over at people and be like, Pokemon Go. It's like yeah. I'm like, what team are you? Oh, I'm team Mystic. Cool, brother. What team are you? Valor. Ooh, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm out.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great meme you had posted in the chat, man. It's like, oh yeah, what team are you on, Valor? And he's just like the next scene's like washing his hands.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
like,
like,
man, it's like Warren's like, oh, I think I might join Team Valor, and I was like, I think I lost a little respect for you, Warren.
I ain't gonna lose respect, but I'm just like one of those things where it's like wash hands. Like,
I'm like, it's like you're like what was it like with like you like red boots. You like yeah, we don't waste food. And you just like scoop all of the soup out of the bowl, and you just take the bowl and just smash it on the floor. I don't lose respect to you, but I'm pretty much gonna wash my hands after that. Oh man, so yeah, you know what the funny thing about Pokemon Go is?
but
It's not in Japan yet.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming out today.
It's coming out today. It's coming out today in Japan, and I'm just like, I'm literally thinking to myself, like, somebody thought about somebody in like Nintendo thinking like, if we bring it to Japan, how fucked is the city going to be on a scale of 1 to 10? Is it just going to be lightly screwed, or are we going to be like massively screwed. How screwed are we going to be? Because it's literally like I remember old stories in the like 90s and early 2000s of people like of Japanese gamers taking days off whenever a Dragon Quest game comes out. Like work would just be like, okay, a day off. We're gonna have a day off. Dragon Quest is coming out. Dragon Quest whatever is coming out. So don't even worry about coming into work because I know you guys aren't coming anyway. So we're just gonna like take the day. We're just gonna take the day and just let y'all get some gaming in, and then tomorrow you gotta come into work.
Yeah, that will never happen in America.
That never will happen in America because you know we're just productive like that. But in Japan, that just happens on a regular basis, which is like, and to see a game which like it's free, it's on smartphones, and it involves like collecting things. That's like Japan. That's Japan all over.
Yeah.
So I can imagine like people are like, oh yeah, it's going to be another reason why people are going to be on their phones all day. So I just want to see like Pokemon Japan stories coming out. Like I don't really care about like other world. I just want to see what is going to be like for Japan for Pokemon Go in Japan.
If we lose, like if Americans lose their minds, I think the Japanese are going to lose that even more.
Yeah,
Because a lot of things that Japanese people are crazy about,
right.
Americans think that is like kind of like too much.
It's
But maybe
yeah,
they're gonna lose it, like really lose it, because
yeah.
they also are like the country where the thing comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's Japan's in a really weird place right now because for one, their infrastructure is kind of failing because they aren't having babies. They literally are not having children at enough rate that they just keep going.
Yeah,
They're way out.
their highway system is like jacked to where it's like everyone basically pays in to the highway system. And it's like you pay into the it's like we pay into it with tax we pay into the highway system with taxes, but it's like no, you got to come out of pocket for the highway system. It's like it really feels like you have to pay into a
You
thing
have to
that you
pay
don't
with
use.
taxes?
Yes.
Yeah.
We pay with tax. Highways are actually private here.
Oh.
Well,
We have a tax system. Like each time the tag sounds beep beep beep, they actually charge you
oh wow.
for it.
Oh, that's
So that
crazy.
yeah, that sounds like a little
Oh,
much.
that would not fly in America. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. That does not fly because man,
But it's just like city highways.
Yeah, but it's still like
But the
going into
highways
the
in the middle of they're actually like stops where you can have to pay like toll booths.
mhm.
yeah, Tobos, yeah.
But in the city, it's actually a tax system because it's easier. Instead
Mhm.
of having a toll booth, you just pass a tag,
Mhm. I think that's
and then it's a
kind
machine
of
in your car.
no, I wouldn't. That would not fly. That would not fly in America. I can tell you that
Okay,
for.
let's go on with
Yeah.
Pokemon. Do we
Yeah. Let's
need to
go.
talk about Pokemon? Keep
We
talking about
can move
Pokemon?
on
Yeah,
from
we can move on. I think we've covered it sufficiently enough. I think we covered it sufficiently enough.
I think we should go. What is the next theme?
I want to talk. This is my thing. I want to talk about Terry Crews.
Oh,
Talk
okay.
about Terry Crews. So for those who are not aware, Terry Crews is an actor. He's played in such wonderful movies like The Expendables, and and he was in a video game tournament an E3. We talked about it on in our E3. We talked about that in our E3 coverage, He's in the He was in the battle. He was like in the Celebrity Battlefield 1 tournament,
Yeah.
and he, and him and another gamer he was playing, and he was like in awe about Battlefield 1. And so what he decided he wanted to do is, since he's like new to gaming but wants to get into the whole PC thing, and his son is into gaming, he wanted to build a PC
Cool.
himself, which I give him A for effort as a part of the glorious PC master race. Um,
But he needs help. He cannot do it alone.
yeah, that's yeah. The so he did so he basically got help. He went to the community, he went to the internet, and he was like, "Hey, I need help picking parts. I need help with, making, putting everything together." And he basically what's what I'm thinking about? Just look. He basically recorded. He documented his experience, and he documented like the good things, the bad things. And I watched it, and I literally felt like this. I immediately fell in love with it because I felt his pain, I felt his joy through it, and it was just like really a cool moment in a guy who's probably never built anything like this in his life, doing something that a lot of us do on or a majority of us do on a regular basis, on a regular, and he built it, and he's like, "How do I do this?" And he went to the internet, and the internet was like supportive to him, and he was like, "Hey, okay, okay, see that cable? You need to get this, put this cable here, put this cable there," and that's what I like about it, because as a system builder myself, I always tell people it's super easy to build a computer. It's not that hard. It's just once you get your parts together, it's basically all you need is a screwdriver, and that's it.
I had a cousin who actually is a electronic engineer, so
Mm-hmm.
if I ever have to build a computer, I can buy the parts and she just builds it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
So that will be cool because I don't want to I want to buy a computer. Like, I don't know
mm-hmm.
if I want to buy a desktop computer or I want to create a one because I don't know. I just want to be PC Master Race and not be on this laptop.
um, here's the thing. Do you want to build? I mean, do you have specific needs for parts?
No.
Do,
What do you mean specific needs?
like because if you buy like a pre-built gamer, most time it has what it has, and
Yeah, I
usually
know.
yeah, and usually they're pretty expensive pre-built,
Yeah.
because they use like a specific grade of parts. And but if you build on your own, you can find parts that are cheaper, that are the same parts but they're priced cheaper,
Yeah, I know that.
and then
That's
you
why
can right.
I'm going to buy the pieces, and my cousin who actually can actually
Hmm.
arm and disarm a computer desktop, she's gonna probably might help me to build it,
Right.
like the connections.
Right.
Because I just want to have like a cheap, actually good gaming system.
Hmm.
I wanna play Fallout maybe on my computer. I wanna download games from Steam. I don't want to be all the time having to buy a PS4 because I don't have what it takes to have like Fallout on my desktop.
Hmm. Right. I get you. Uh, I I would recommend, and maybe a couple of our listeners, if any, would probably have a problem with this, but I recommend AMD. And
Yeah,
AMD is like good. The processors are good. They're really affordable, and you could basically build an AMD system for about 400, like 400, like 400, 450, upwards to like $500 maybe.
hmm.
So you can build a really good gaming PC for like under $500,
Hmm.
close to $500, and that could play Fallout 4 at 1080p on high settings very well.
Cool.
Because right now, don't let anybody tell you that like 1440p or like 4K is like, oh you got a game on 4K, you got to play on 4K. 4K is it's not there yet. 4K is
No.
expensive. 1080p is good enough, if not awesome, as it is. So 1080p, if you can play 1080p at like high to ultra settings, then that's awesome.
Cool.
So I would recommend an AMD system.
Yeah, I want to play. I want to see the beautiful graphics. I mean, I want to see those beautiful images that I see and that I get to see in the Let's Play, but I cannot see it on the
Hmm.
when I play.
Yeah. Like like right now I'm playing like GTA 5 and um I'm getting like between like 50s and 60s, 60 frames in 1080p, and it looks really nice on my LED monitor. So I'm like, yeah, I'm into that. Okay. I think we covered it. I think, yeah. Build
Yeah.
in a nutshell, build a PC, people. It's fun. And
I know
oh
that's right, but whatever.
yeah, he's like Isaiah's like, I got no dog in this fight, but okay.
Why? Because he's a console person?
Yeah, you can call me peasant all you want. I
Huh?
still got Infamous, y'all don't.
I mean, I mean,
I don't really care
I
about
mean,
him.
console is cool. I came from a console background. I do console. I am looking forward to getting PS4, but it's just right now. It's just like I built this like awesome PC, and I just couldn't see myself. Okay, I bought an awesome PC. I might as well like play predominantly PC games on it because, and so as it stands now, it's just easy for me to like play games on PC because I got this awesome PC here. That's
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
also easier to manage. Like
Right.
all of your games are on your PC.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
you
need
can,
to buy console games and then buy everything is on Steam.
yeah,
That's it.
everything's up, and you can upgrade it. You can upgrade it, and it like and sometimes it can kick the shit out of PS3, a
Meh.
PS4, and a Xbox One.
Meh.
Uh,
Everybody, like, this whole other thing is, I don't care about graphics. I still play PS1 games. I
I
still
mean,
play
yeah,
N64 games. I still play NES games. Why would I
yeah.
care about 60 frames, 120 frames,
how does
4K?
Well, theoretically, you can play all this on the PC too.
Yeah, but
uh,
not for
how do
4K.
you
Well, I mean,
how
whatever.
does it
But
look The Sims? How does it look in like you play it on an Ultra?
Oh yeah, I play it on high. It looks good. Oh, it looks real good. Looks real good.
I mean, one of the things that I couldn't do when I was like torrenting the Sims 4
Yeah,
was
same with
that
me.
I couldn't put the whole like looking far away. Like you can pull away in the Sims 4 and see the whole city,
Uh-huh.
and it's beautiful. I couldn't do that because it made my computer hot. So now that if I get a computer, I'm gonna buy the Sims like
Mm-hmm.
for real. I'm gonna buy it with my money and my salary, and
Good.
I'm going to have it like in ultra so it looks beautiful and all of that.
Good deal. I mean, I
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to buy every expansion.
yeah, I will recommend a few parts. I'll throw a few parts to you, and just kind of like give you some options if you want to look into some options. But and yeah, I would definitely recommend you like watching a few YouTube videos to give you a good sense of what you want. Quick tip: 8 gigs is pretty much all you'll need. Get you an SSD and go AMD and find a form factor that works for you. Bless you, and kind of go from there. Kind of go.
What is SSD?
Oh, that's
solid
a
state.
solid state drive. It's a hard drive that instead of like plates, because a regular hard drive.
Let me
has
search if it actually exists here,
yeah, it
because maybe
doesn't.
they don't sell it.
Oh, it might. It probably sell. If they sell part, if any place that sells computer parts sells SSDs, it's instead of it being like a regular hard drive has plates and discs, like glass plates, and on each plate is a robotic arm that accesses the data through the plates. But an SSD is like basically a series of chips that's like housed in a small case. So it does not have any moving parts, meaning that it's faster because it doesn't have to like manually search the data. The data is already on the chips, and it's hella fast. So like on an SSD, like on a regular one, it takes like 30 on even the fastest it takes like 30-35 minutes to load. But on the SSD, it takes upwards to like 5 or 10 seconds to
What
boot.
is it? Is the processor? No, no. Motherboard? No. What?
Check hard drive SSD.
I'm
S is
gonna
in
put
Sam, S is in
SS.
Sam, D is in David. Yeah, check that. But while you check that, move on
Yeah,
to
they
something
are
else.
the units.
Sam, did you want to talk more about the backyard stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been checking the videos and it looks really cool. I like the fact that you can play with your Sims and then actually you can feed birds. The guy from Lazy Use was making fun of the birds in the bird feeder because they look like quake monsters, like they look really choppy. But
I'll have to check
actually,
that
it's
video
really
out.
good because they're basically like the animals in the they're like the animals in the expansions. Like you can actually see animals in the expansions. You can see dogs crossing the street, and there's like ducks on the ponds, and there's
Hmm.
like sheep far away.
Hmm.
And these are like they're decorated animals, but they do make the place come alive. Just like the wind chimes. They
Hmm.
make it seem more real. Like the wind chimes make it seem like there's wind
Hmm.
because they sound, and the birds seem like the place has things like the frogs and all that
I like
instead of just being empty.
I like the water slides. I think that's pretty cool.
Ooh, I like
Uh-oh.
the one with the shark.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that the shark one too. I just like how you can soap them, and you can just like go head. You can see Sims go head first, and then like they come out and they do like a bottle of suds. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, one of the funniest things is when they try to do like pirouettes and
Hmm.
they sometimes just fall on their face
Hmm.
and usually get them like pull. Whoosh.
Yeah, you seen like one where it's like the guy did the deal with it pose and
Mhm.
like slides down like deal with it.
They also have new hair, and
Uh,
they're really good that they have actually new black hair, like African American hair. They
okay.
have this braid. It's like a braid that no, not a braid, like a ponytail that is made with braids. So it's like kind of like Jamaican style.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. I really like the African Americans have new hair. Like they don't need to be using relaxer.
Right. Okay.
like like all the women don't look like they have been using relaxer. You know relaxer.
Mm,
I mean, you know relaxer?
mm-hmm.
I mean, I watched the documentary Good Hair by Chris Rock, and he talked about how women, when they need to straighten their hair, black women, they use this thing, and it makes them look pretty, but at the same time, it's like it makes them look weird. Like you need to have like also ethnically appropriate hair.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's not like a new short hair. There's short hair for the kids. And there's also like this body suit that women can wear. It looks like a bathing suit, but it's actually you can put pants on it. And really
Mm-hmm.
pretty. And it's very summery. I love the thing that you can put on the ground and it moves. That looks like a flower.
Mm-hmm.
I like it because they make seem that the place is more alive instead of just dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that too.
I mean, I like the fact that they looks like they have wind and all that. Oh, one of the funniest things when I was watching the live stream is the guy, the sim guru. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, "This doesn't mean that we're getting seasons next."
Like no guarantee, no guarantee of seasons, no guarantee of seasons.
Like,
If patios was no guarantee that we weren't getting seasons, I don't think we're gonna get seasons until the EA overlords are good and ready for series. So yeah,
yeah, I don't
definitely.
think it's gonna be seasons. I think the next pack is going to be. It was like I think it has to do with the. It has to go more like the originals, like saga. Like in
Mhm.
number two, the first one was the normal. Then it came like a night out.
Mhm.
Then it was the job one, which is open for business.
Mhm.
The seasons packs and the pets packs usually go at the end.
Damn. Yeah, I'm
They tend
thinking
to
so
go at
too.
the end. I think maybe they're going to go with maybe there's going to be one with holidays.
Mhm.
That'd be nice. But
Usually
anyway,
the
guys, let's keep on going.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, we've been on Sims for about 10, 15 minutes now.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the
Yeah.
next topic?
This is something that I think I don't know if Isaiah has picked up on. Isaiah, have you checked out the Sony flash sales?
Yes, I have been checking them out. Got a few things from them,
Okay, what you get?
but I have to double check. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
What did you get, or what do you want to talk about?
I I literally was having a hard time because I was trying to figure out how could I justify myself rebuying all the Ratchet games again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have them all on disc,
Mm-hmm.
and then the digital versions came out. The digital versions were super cheap. That I was like, I am having a hard time justifying it because I have them all. I literally had them all. I have them all. I would like them on digital, so that way they're kind of like okay, so I don't have them on disc, but I couldn't justify them simply because of the fact that I had them on disc. So it was like, oh man, I want this, I want this, I want this one, this one, this one. But I got them all on disc. I don't need to buy them again if I have them on disc, simply for the fact um that I wouldn't have them on disc, so I wouldn't have them on disc. And I was like, oh, but I don't want to. But yeah, that's what's really cool about Sony is that like Sony has them sales,
Yes.
and they have those sales, and they're really good sales. It's literally like I need to I need to like stockpile up on some on some Sony money because man, so they can't they come so fast because of the flash sales. They come up so fast and you don't know what they got unless you like have like notifications for it on Twitter. They pop up real quick. So like I passed upon all the Resi games. I passed upon the flash sale the flash sale before that. I passed upon Tron Bond, and I love Tron Bond.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kicking myself like, why didn't I get Tron Bond? Tron Bond was so good. So
No.
that really gets me though.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I got was, let's see, Tearaway Unfolded,
Mhm.
small PSP game called Goodman, the Monsters Adventure. It's kind of a Zelda clone.
Okay.
Suikoden 2,
Oh, I recommend that. That's good.
and Shantae's Mercy Your Friends Director's Cut.
Oh, okay.
So
Have
I
you?
appreciate it like that.
Oh, okay. Have you ever played Suikoden before? Suikoden 2?
No, I've not. Never heard of
Oh, that game is so good. It is so good. Like I played it when it came out on the PS1, and because I have it, but I just did not want to. I just did not want to break out my PS1 to play it. So, and then they were like, people were like, there was like a literal like, I think it was like for like 10 or 12 years of like the people saying, go to Konami and like, Konami, put it out, put it out. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. And then Sony was like, all right, we'll bring it out. And they brought it out for like $10. And at $10, that was a steal for me at $10. Anything cheaper than $10 is like an amazing deal. And I go, every time that game comes out on sale, I literally stand up on the roof, the roof of my house, and pretty much yell out to people, go buy this freaking game. This game is amazing. So I recommend you
it. Like,
play this
shut
game. This
up
game
and
is
get
amazing.
down from there.
Yeah, get down from that roof. I say, are you gonna play Suikoden too? No. Well then, I'm staying up here. So, I mean, at $10, it was a steal because those copies of those games were going for like $200 easy because it's like super rare. So to buy it, for $10 was a steal. But anything cheaper than that is really good. It's so good. The writing is good. The characters are good. And for freaking sprites, the level of like emotion in those sprites is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I recommend playing it and let me know what you think about it after you played it.
All right.
If you get time.
Will do.
Okay, I think we covered that.
Oh, yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Right now, there's superhero base sale.
Yeah, I seen that.
Everything from Infamous to Mega Man to Devil May Cry on
I, s-
sale.
I seen somewhere where like infamous Second Son was like 11.99.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think, was that the sale? Was that the superhero sale or was that another sale? Hmm.
Double check. 'Cause I'm right here on the page right now. I was
Hmm.
looking up games I bought. Oh, I don't even
Because
know. That's not
because
all right. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 11.99.
okay, because I yeah, it probably was on that. I have a love hate relationship with Infamous. I want to say that real quick.
Yeah.
I got the first game for free during the outage uh during the Sony
Yeah.
during the
PSN.
outage. Yeah, PSN hack. So I got it for free, and I just like I wanted to love it, I really did, but I ended up hating it because I did not know where the hell I was supposed to go in the minimap. In the overworld, the minimap, I did not know where the hell I was supposed to go. And when I got there, I didn't have a clear understanding of what I was supposed to do. So I literally fell off with that game, and I played about like 10% of that game.
Mm.
Then I bought Infamous 2 and literally had the exact same experience with that game.
Okay.
So I'm literally like, no, I can't. So when Second Son came out, I was like, no, I don't have a PS4 anyway, but if I did, I still wouldn't buy it because I can't spend any more money on Infamous anymore. I can't buy into any more Infamous games because I don't like it.
All right. But I love Infamous from step one and everything like that. I was there from announcing trailer like back in 2005 or 2006. I forgot when it
Right.
was announced. When like it was just literally Cole standing on a building, looking kind of cool,
Oh
and
yeah.
then like then I actually got to play it and I loved it because I was like, okay, I like this lore, I like everything going on, I like Zeke, I like freaking Cole, I like John White.
Yeah. I liked it too, but it was like But then I realized, because I liked it from a demo, but I realized I was just playing a section for a section on a level. It had I got to where I was supposed to go, I probably would have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it didn't. So it was kind of frustrating to me. Um, and then it was like I fell in love with Uncharted for like the same reason. So it was like basically it's like Infamous was like man, Uncharted was like hell yeah. So I just became one of the people that were just in the Uncharted. I was like, okay, cool. I just like Uncharted.
I actually don't like Uncharted at all. I
It's
don't
like
like Nathan. I don't like Sully. I don't like anybody. I'm like,
I'm
fuck it.
like I could kind of see that, and I could just like I can with that game I can agree with those games I can agree to disagree. We just be agreed to disagree. But the most satisfying that I felt, and I'm gonna go off a little bit of a tangent because we got a little time, we got a little extra time before the next one because again when we get to this last topic, it's literally going to be like 2 minutes. But um, basically the thing that I loved about Uncharted 3 was three things was had to do with grenades because it was like there's three different things you could do with enemies and grenades. You can beyond chucking grenades at people. You can a melee someone and then pull their grenades and kick them away before their grenades blow up. Uh the second thing shoots like somebody's about to throw a grenade. You shoot them just enough for them to drop the grenades and they blow up the grenades.
Mm-hmm.
And the third, which is the most fun, what I heard they took it out of the fourth game, but they had it in the third. I loved it, where they throw a grenade at you, but if you're close to it, you can hit the triangle button and fling the grenade back at them, or just you can either fling it at them or you can fling it in away from yourself.
Yeah.
So it can be like, oh, I fling it. The most satisfying to me is like grabbing a grenade and flinging it at somebody and having it blow up. And the best and sometimes when I've been playthroughs, I would somebody would throw a grenade, I would run in towards the grenade to grab the grenade and fling it at somebody. So that was counterproductive on my part. It's like, ooh, grenade! And I would run to the grenade and throw it back at somebody. It was literally like I was a dog and somebody played fetch and I was like, fetch it! And I was like, bro! And I jumped over to the grenade. I was like, yeah. But yeah, that game is like cinematic. It's pretty as hell to watch. It's fun as hell to play. Yeah, it pretty much forces you to. It pretty much tells you it's your fault, and you say, yeah, it's my fault. And I like games like that where it's like you know it's your fault. You don't feel, frustrated by a game. You just have to like it's me. I need to play it better. And I like games. I like games that make me feel that, but don't make me feel totally bad for messing up. It's like one more try, one more go, one more opportunity. Or I'm gonna just be like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go back to the last checkpoint and try that whole sequence over again. I like games like that. But yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Let's jump on into our last topic for the night, Evo. What can we say? It's a fighting tournament. Isaiah, you got any Evo stories that you
Yeah,
want to talk about?
I got one that Sam might be interested in. Sam, you still here?
Yeah, I think she's still there. I think she's in the middle of something, but
Okay.
we'll jump
Basically,
on in. Hopefully she'll come in into it.
yeah, so what happened was there was
What?
a character.
Oh, there she is.
Just checking if you were still
I'm
here.
I'm listening to you, but I don't have nothing to say.
Okay, so yeah, here's where you
Okay.
might want to jump in a little bit, or like, you might have something to say.
Yeah.
So at Evo, it was being broadcast on ESPN2,
Okay.
and like everything was going down normally. People were playing normally, and I believe it was near top eight or close to top eight, where a guy who was on stream got asked to change his character's outfit. His character
Oh,
are
was it
Mika.
because of no Kami? Was the it was a Street Fighter?
Yeah,
They said the lady with that is like a What is the name of the wrestler?
Yeah, wrestler Rainbow Mija.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
basically like she wears kind of a revealing outfit, but at the same time is no more revealing than Zangief's or any of the other female characters that are on there in terms
Yeah.
of actual showing things.
Also,
Um,
she's a wrestler, and her character's clothes is actually very much like a wrestler.
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
very much in the style of lucha libre, or Japanese wrestling, like ladies wrestling, where it's
Oh yeah.
kind of skimpy, but at the same time not like super skimpy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, like they were asked by ESPN to straight up change it. I'm like, okay, like, and that I would have straight up said, don't show my match then. Just don't straight up don't show my match. I'm not going to change myself just because you want to show something.
And what is
Exactly.
the alternative? What is the alternative suit?
The alternative suit was just more of a one piece that was like full bodied, which I'm like it's just one of those things where it was kind of like a change that in some ways didn't make sense, especially if it was about the sexuality of it all.
Ah, okay, I see it. I see it.
Like if you
But
look up outfits,
it's still very much ass.
yeah, it's very much still the ass out. It's still very much like the only thing is like literally it looks like it's just a few more pieces of fabric of the same
Mm-hmm.
outfit. If you've seen the outfit that
Yeah,
was
it has
before,
one leg, I think.
yeah,
Oh yeah, man. They should, bro. Man, good thing they weren't playing like King of Fighters, man, because
yeah,
like playing like Mara Shiranui, that's like literally like a fabric. It's like literally like a napkin covered covered over wood, like a napkin in high heel shoes.
yeah. It's just
Yeah, it's like trying to pick between the sexy outfit of Laura in Street Fighter 5, which shows underboob and legs,
Mm-hmm.
or choose the one that is more of a like cover, but at the same time shows a bunch of cleavage.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to get anything like it's the same.
Mm-hmm. Or you got like Sakura with like literally a what you call it uh a sailor outfit.
yeah. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like that's her school uniform that she's fighting in. Which I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like it kind
Yeah,
of fits
but
the anime style of the situation, but at the
yeah,
same
it's
time, like
like if anybody's gonna, it's like basically to say if anybody has a problem with anything, people are gonna find a problem with it. And I'm
yeah,
like, and that really sucks. Uh, that that they would just be like, oh well, we have to change the outfit because it really doesn't fit with ESPN two. And seriously, if you're watching ESPN two for esports, that's a weird thing. Like first of all, who legitimate watches ESPN two?
like
Second of all, why are you watching Evo on ESPN two? Why are you not watching it on Twitch or YouTube live stream
like
or
the only thing I can think of is just to get more exposure.
to get more exposure? You're getting the exposure, you're getting the ratings because ESPN2 is getting the ratings, but for people who are watching Evo on ESPN2, I don't understand what the problem is. For just somebody with more to show less butt cleavage, I don't get that. you know, so that's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah,
But
it's just a few more extra pieces. Like I'll pretty much post in the chat right now the main chat that we all have, and you
mhm.
can see for yourself. But it's just basically a few pieces of fabric that are added on, and I'm like, all right, still you can pretty much make out the shape of her butt just as well. It's just that the cheeks aren't as exposed.
Yeah, just lightly exposed. Just that, like that whole like Overwatch Tracer thing, where it was like Tracer
That
was Tracer was like, oh, her butt is not as pronounced as this butt, but it's like if she's wearing leggings and she's got an ass, you're gonna see some ass.
yeah,
Like
it's
I
just
see
the
a lot of
visual
like I see a
situation.
lot of Tracer cosplay, and the few Tracer cosplays it's like there's ass there. And I do like how they do and like define
Also,
every.
the thing is about Tracer is that she doesn't have an ass. Her ass is like two chicken strips together.
But it's like but it's still
Widow has a
prominent.
bigger ass.
True.
Yeah, and Widow has a bigger ass than she.
Leo has a bigger ass because she is a wrestler and she does have more muscle, so she has more defined ass. So, but it's just like, but if you wear anything that's like tight and form fitting, ass will show, whether it's small or not.
I posted in the chat, so you can see for yourself. Like, it's literally just looks more like body paint than anything else.
Right.
And
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's another one. And the alternate. Yeah. It's just. Yeah. I see what it. If this one it just shows more. The alternate one just shows more under boob.
yeah,
What? Which one?
The yeah, the
the alternate
ultimate.
in the Facebook chat.
Yeah, I see. It's like,
It's the same with Laura. Laura has cleavage and then under boob, a leg.
mhm,
Yeah,
Like you can see her titties up or you can see her titties down.
yeah.
yeah.
And
So,
it's basically they're big. They're gonna show.
right.
Just
Mhm.
like the lady who got her whole cleavage closed, like she got a turtleneck. Which one was that? The one like black hair, like two ponytails, weird ponytails. And she's supposed to have like this huge cleavage, and they cover
Oh,
it up
Jerry.
to her neck. But the thing is that it's so skin tight that you can still see the huge form of her
Yeah,
boobs.
like it's
Yeah.
basically like they. It's weird because it's like all the art for her shows, like the in-game art shows that she's not supposed to have that, but
Mhm.
it's clearly like they painted it on because of outrage.
Yeah.
It's basically painting, so it doesn't
Mhm.
even look like clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is a vast number of like Japanese like games that are like censorship, like when it transfers over to like from Japan to America. But that will definitely be a topic for another day.
yeah,
And that
And
issue.
nobody's censoring Zangief, and the dude is in underwear.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he's yeah
He's literally in. Yeah,
yeah because he's essentially a wrestler and he's just in underwear. And
And
predominantly wrestlers are in underwear. But yeah, that is a definite double standard where it's like everybody's cool with nobody's cool with scantily clad women, but scantily clad man.
and it's so weird because he was on Wreck-It Ralph, like he was even
Yeah,
put in a children's movie.
yeah, he's in Wreck-It Ralph exactly like how he was. Like, I press skull, it's like Robin's egg. Like, yeah,
Between thighs, like
between thighs, like crush man's head like Robin's egg between thighs. And I was like, yeah, that's Zangief. Yeah.
yeah. It's
that's
like
clearly
I mean,
sexual.
that
Like
that was
that's
that that that
not
was
clearly
that was
sexual,
one of that was
but
one of the funniest scenes in that movie for real. But yeah,
Zangief is basically a bara. He
yeah,
is basically
yeah,
the creation like of a bara in Japanese culture, and that is actually really, if you actually go to Japanese culture or gay culture, Zangief is very much a sexual being.
right,
But because, oh no, oh, this is just because we suppose that gay men don't play Street Fighter for some reason, then it doesn't matter that you have an almost naked bear there.
right.
yeah. Like, and I put up the pictures for jury to show
Hmm.
like there's a noticeable difference than censorship. That I'm like, what? Like that that doesn't make sense. Like literally, you can see it doesn't make sense.
Hmm. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, it
But
really
yeah,
doesn't make sense.
we should
Yeah.
definitely make a podcast around the topic of censorship from Japan to America
Oh
or
yeah.
outside of Japan.
Oh yeah. We would definitely cover that one in definite depth. on another podcast. But anybody else got anything more to say about Evo?
It's hype.
No.
There was some decent reveals for Tekken 7.
Okay.
A female Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the guy who's kind of like Wesley Snipes as Blade?
Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. I like Blade.
They replaced that character with a female character. It's kind of cyborgish looking, almost Yoshimitsu kind of, but different.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, but yeah. So sorry, Rod. We talked about Evo and you weren't here, so sorry, bro. You're just gonna have to deal.
I see Rodney in the
I'm watching like a picture of Zangief fighting a bear.
Yeah, that's his backstory. He fights bears normally. It's kind of hilarious.
He fights it. He crushes bear skulls like Robin Egg between thighs. Yeah.
And there's also a cute picture of him trying to drink tea with Chun-Li. And the teacup is so small.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
It's so pretty.
That's cool. Anyway, I think we covered it. I think we did a podcast there. I think we covered the podcast pretty well. Pretty well, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching another KKS Gaming podcast. If you like this, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on socials in the description below, and check out my fellow comrades' endeavors. I don't think Isaiah has anything, but Sam, pimp your channel.
Okay, you can find me in my channel is called. You can find me as Samantha Luna, or my channel I think is called Miss Ladyman 87.
Okay.
So you can find me there. I just posted a new video, and I'll be starting to post Let's Plays and shows. I'm going to start reviewing Vice Principals and also making reviews, serious reviews about topics like articles or videos that have to cover more activism and politics, but also video games and entertainment reviews. So if you want to watch movie reviews, I'll do movie reviews, or TV shows, and also games.
Okay. And for our other YouTuber, Mr. Bodie, check him out at Digital Ion Space. That's Digital Ion Space. This guy is super talented. I'm surprised this guy doesn't have like at least 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Some of his videos are like really. Some of his videos are like really good. And for him to have only like little under 300 subs is like criminal. The guy works mad hard, and I definitely want to give him his props every so often. And also I want to make a shout out to pretty much our only viewer of the night. I just checked over to the chat. We had a guy. We had a guy. I keep forgetting to like pop the chat out and start communicating with our one and only person. Shout out to Andrew Soto Productions. Shout out to him. Definitely want shout out to him because I missed him in the chat. And he's like, hello, is somebody there? And I'm like, well, I finally got to him. He was gone. I was like, But yeah, I don't want to miss our fans because our few viewers are important to us.
You are the owner of this hangout. You have to be.
I know.
In chat.
I know. I know. I should, but I keep forgetting that. It's like, oh no, but not really many people listen to this, and then I'm like, the few that do, I'm losing out on my fans. I don't want to pee off my fans. I'm small. I want to pee off my fans. I'm nothing without my fans. I love my fans. Me and my fans is awesome. Nothing without you guys either. You guys are awesome. You guys help me. You guys are cool, man. I love you. I love you guys. I love you, man. I love you, woman.
All right, man.
I love you, man. I love you, woman.
I was like, okay. Isaiah's like, cut all the love stuff out. But
I was just
anyway.
like, cool, it's cool. It's great.
Hugs and kisses.
Uh-oh, Sam's doing his funny voices. All right, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Mm.
Good night.
Let me watch this.
Good
Bye-bye,
night.
y'all.